Bonjour! Hi! Welcome to this recorded live session from Twitch. To know when exactly I'm streaming, go visit twitch.com/fbucheros. But for now, let's watch this session. Hey! Bonjour! Hi! Welcome everybody! So today, last day of the week, second stream of the week. I didn't stream on Wednesday because I was talking in an event. I want to talk a little bit about it later. I hope you're all going fine. Here it's beautiful. I don't understand why I'm in my basement working. I should be outside. It's wonderful after this cold week of cloudy and not very funny temperature here in Canada. Today is beautiful. I wonder what'll be this weekend. So you know what? I have a new view. Should I start with that? Yeah, let's go for a new view. So nice to see you guys, and I think it's not really good, huh? I need to adjust my stuff like this. Hey. So on the last week, let's do a recap. Previously in Cloud in 5 minutes, what I did is, you know what, let's cut this music, put some music back. There it is. So what I did Monday, was we finished, if we go in the reading notes, in the... What? Too many projects open. So we were working on the clipping parser. So first, I reshaped a little bit my streaming project. If you don't know what are the project, you could do !projects in the chat. Should give you the... It should. It's not working. While it's not working, let's have a look. Come on. I don't know why it's not working. It should be. Widget. Cloudbot. Come on. Okay, it's on. And if I do this. Okay, and now if I do... I don't know why it's not working. Oh, it's because I don't have a command projects, so I should change it. I have a command stream. No, this is not what I want. Get up. Oh, you know what? Should have a bunch of equivalent. You know, so let's fix that. So it's get up. Yes. So let's change that. I want to fix that. So if we recap, so I have new project. It's on GitHub. Hey, who's there? It's only me? Yes, it is. Just like a bunch of text. I'm not used to all that thing. So you know what? So, okay, so I have a new stream project, but it's still there. Just remapped it. I think now it's more clear. So I have project. In each project I have the stream notes. Right now they are all in Twitch. I need to extract them and upload them in YouTube. I'm just not sure if I will do it in my regular YouTube channel or if I should create another one. The reason is right now my YouTube video is all, I try to have very short and snappy video. So adding streams, I think it's useful, but I'm not sure if the subscriber will like it. So I may decided to go in another. I'm just not sure. Though it will do activity, so I may add it and at the same. Like I need to do some maybe some quick intro, so like the non-usual, like people who are not used to Twitch and stream won't be confused by those videos. So yeah, so reading notes, clipping parser was the project we worked on for the past few stream. So I have a few, 3 of them are with notes. So if you click on one of those, then you have the notes. That's the file I'm taking right here. And one thing is, last week we vote on the new emote. So now the emote are available and you can try it right now. Excellent. So that was one thing. And yeah, okay. So, oh yeah. So last week, Monday, I was. We did work on the clipping parser, so let's go there. We work on the clipping parser. I should put the link reference to Docker Hub. Our Docker Hub project is now populated. Here we have it, my clipping parser, and I was looking for a way to auto-populate that information here with the description and the name here, the short description, the longer description, and maybe have some example. However, what I found is I was confused. Robert table point me, and we can see that in the notes, point me to something, and what I understand is where is it? Here. Oh yeah. Tunks. So let's open this in a new page. This, my clipping, voila. So Robert table showed me some sample here, and I was also reading documentation on Docker Hub, and it looked like it's very easy. In fact, you just need to have a README file, and that README file will be used inside Docker Hub. The way to do that is to have automatic build. So you could build your image, your Docker file. Why this is open? Give me 1 sec. Anyway. So what you can do is on Docker Hub, am I showing my screen? It's tiny, yeah? Let's go bigger. If I go like this, voila, I think it will be better that way. Okay, so here you see there's the link to Docker Hub. So what you can do is, just like I did with Azure DevOps pipeline, you could at every chicken deploy to Docker Hub, and it will use the local README file to populate those information. The problem is, if you want to do unit tests like I did, it doesn't work. So you could, and I found an article about that, so I will put it in the note. Let me share it also. Hold on. Let me share it also in the chat and open it. So what I found is someone is explaining here on Stack Overflow, of course, reference of everybody, how to do it. And like what you could do is build and run, like you could run your tests on whatever. In this case here, he's using Travis, but I'm assuming it's also possible with Azure DevOps. So I could be running my Azure DevOps tests and then triggering with a webhook the build, and like that way I will build twice, but I will run my stuff and auto-populate. I think it's a good idea, but I really want to move forward. Like right now I want to use the tool I'm building. So what I did is I quickly provide, like I filled up manually, offline. Oh, hey, what's happening? Follow away. Thank you for the following, Nearvos777. I changed my sound effect. I was kind of confused. What was the alright? Welcome. Looking forward to see you in the chat. So yes, so I did provide a few information here because I really want to move forward, because I'm waiting and I want to use the tool I'm building right now. So I think it's very interesting. I may use it for, I may come back later or use it in another Docker Hub thing, but right now I just want to move forward, so I decided to not do it that way. So that was one thing that was in my notes. So recap about the auto-populating, that's done. Manually document, that's done. And a recap on qubits. So hey, oh, that's cool emote. Where'd that come from? Squid 2, Squid 3. I like it. You should make it move. That would be really cool. So last Wednesday, I was at this event providing a workshop. They call it a workshop. It was more, no, not that one. That one. So this talk was kind of a recap when you're thinking or about going in Azure and you're not sure if it's good for you or not. Then I was giving an overview of the services feature that are available for you, and just showing that you don't need to be completely in Azure. There's solution, tons of solution with hybrid solution. You could even be on-prem. So I was spending a little of time going high level to, you know, because I knew some people were not familiar with Azure. And at the end, I did a quick demo where I was building an application. In fact, I was using a website that I already created that was just, you know, showing some picture, and then I created Azure function and used cognitive services to clean all images that was now uploaded and just keep the dog images. So it was really nice. The room was packed. I'm looking forward to have picture of that. Like everybody, all seats were taking, and I had few people standing up at the back of the room. It was very nice, and a few questions at the end. Really great event. And Qubits is a conference that is a bit different. They do tons of stuff. So this week for us in Montreal is the F1 Formula 1 race. So there's a bunch of events related to that. Anyway, it was very cool. I'm looking forward next year to talk again at that event. So that's done. So now I want to fix that. Should I go that? No, I will do it later. Do you wanna see me fixing the chat thing? Come in. I'm using Streamlabs. So I know a lot of people have their own Streambot and stuff. I think that's maybe more interested. But in Streamlabs, it's pretty common. Let me you know what, let's show. So that's my interface. So I could go in commons, and now I have all my common stuff. So I have project here, and if I go in edit, I think I can have aliases. So I could do projects. Voila. So now it's fixed. You wanna try it? So now with that, you should, if you do projects, that was quick, eh? But it doesn't work. Did I did it correctly? Let's try again. So I have no common projects, but I decided to in GitHub. Or did I save it? Aliases. Add aliases. Ah, stupidos. I need to save it. Projects. Add aliases. There it is. If I do done. Now command updated. So now if I do projects. Yay!
Yay!
It's working. Excellent. That's perfect. Chat command fix. Cool. New emote. I did have a vote on the emote, and now we have new emotes. So if you are a subscriber, you now have the thumbs up, like that. And I'm looking forward to add more emotes. I'm not sure. I think like you need to have more follower or action and stuff like that, and then I will have more emotes. I'm looking forward to add more. I had 2 more in kind of a waiting. So I have the waving and the surprise cloud. So yeah, I'm not sure. I need to do some reading to understand how you could have those available. So it looks like, does it work for you, Nervos? I'm assuming yes, the command works. Like it's not only me, it's in the chat, right? That's cool. So new emotes, that's now done. I told you it was there. Excellent. So the project of today is we will be working on the back to the reading notes project, since now that was the first thing we created. So let me do a super quick recap. So reading notes is a project, it's the 3rd iteration of this project. It's a project that I use constantly, and I think part of it could be useful for anybody or for a lot of people, because I like to read, but I hate reading in screen. So every time I found an interesting article, yeah, you need to be a subscriber. I think followers don't have. So like question from Nervo only got the standard emotes. So I think you need to be a subscribers. One of the subscribers. So to be a subscriber, if you have Amazon Prime, you could use your benefit, Amazon benefit, and add it to Twitch. And then with Twitch, you will be able to have 1 subscription by month for free, included in your Amazon Prime thing. Otherwise, it's $4.99, but then you got emotes and no ads when you're joining the channel on that specific channel. That's what I understand. Oops, what's that? Drop frame. Oh, I'm dropping frames. Let me know. I see I'm dropping frames. Let me know if it's oh, can I? Maybe I can shut down a few services. What can I shut down? Maybe this. Not much. This. I know we have more people here today. My daughter is in it's a no school day, so she's taking some juice. Hey, Link Shrimp, how are you? It's been a while since I see you. How it's going in the East Coast? Was it as cold as here? Was it all winter? Not all winter, but like spring again or falls for you? Here it was super cold. Like really, really cold. Oh, you've been working on your website through, so how it's going? Did you make any big progress? Yeah, like the full week. I think on Monday for us it was kind of 8 degrees at one point. I turned back the heat inside the house. Yes, it's yeah, about 5 US. Yeah, you're right, Nervos. But if you're an Amazon Prime, then you got it for kind of included in your Amazon Prime benefit. You could activate the like from Amazon the Twitch Prime, and in Twitch Prime you have 1 free subscription by month. Learning a lot, so Link Shrimp, you're learning a lot about you know what, I want to move this. No, not like that. Zook. Damn. Trying to, I think that will be better. There it is. I'm always reading at the bottom of the screen, and I feel like for you I'm always like looking down the camera, so I'm trying to put it a little bit higher in my screen. So learning, Link Shrimp, you're learning a lot about Vue, cool, CSS, and Vuex. So what's Vuex? Is it like, what's the difference between Vue? I know Vue is a JavaScript framework, so what's the difference between Vue and Vuex? The X is for front end? Okay. Cool. I really I need to do more JavaScript stuff. It's been a while since I played with it. Even CSS, like most of the time I'm just googling and, you know, like I used to do. I start coding doing JavaScript and HTML base when website just start, but yeah. Oh, and I don't know, like, let me. So I'm now a GitKraken ambassador. You know GitKraken, Link Shrimp? So GitKraken is it's a Git UI tool. That's that one here. It's very graphical, very awesome. It just helps to visualize your Git repository. It's free, and if you are interested, I can give you. I have a referral link. So if you're interested, I can give you a link for that. You know what? It will give you an opportunity to win Nintendo Switch as a chance for me to win a Nintendo Switch also. And I think after a few referral, I got like every time I got some points, and after a while I can exchange my point, like I don't know why I'm doing air quotes. I can exchange those points to swag. And my goal is when I will have swag, let's say stickers, or I don't know, I will make you decide what I should pick. Then I will just do some giveaway. So what was, I think where is it? Referrals. Oh, not sure if I should. Okay. So here, if you are interested, and I will just close this. Was not sure if it was about to show some private information. So here, if you go there, you can download it. It's completely free. All services are there. You also have boards that are pretty cool. They call it Glow. So it's kind of a Kanban board where you can have your task. And if you connect that thing to GitHub, it's a thing you can do. Then if you do something in your Glow board, then those things are happening in real life, sync to GitHub. Pretty cool. I love and you know what? I think I will I will use it in stream. I just need to find a way to, because I'm switching always from project to projects, but I think I will use that. Yes, I have so Nervo, I have Discord. Though right now I disconnected, trying to save some. I was not sure what was sucking all the internet juice, so I just closed it. But yeah, feel free to join, and like while streaming, I'm not chatting over there. But yeah. Oh, there's one thing I should share it with you. So there's a new thing called Notifier. I don't know if you heard about this, but there's a new platform for notification. It's called Notify Me, and I created my page, and here it is, Notify Me /F so you heard about it. So anyway, I created my stuff. Right now I'm not sure if it. Oh, you know what? If I go in the private mode and try again this address, does it show I'm live? It doesn't show I'm live. Do I need to go live? Are you sure? Yeah, I'm kind of sure I'm live, right? Anyway, the platform is right now it's still in development, but pretty cool. I'm not sure, like, let me know, like, if you subscribe, let me know if you receive through Discord, let me know if you receive any notification or not. Like, I think that tool is awesome. Like, you could subscribe, and then like for your creator, you have all the notification when they're live, new videos, blog posts, tweet, whatever. Like, so you kind of have a, what's the word in English, curate list of notification. I really like it. Cool. So I don't know why, like, go live. I don't know why. Manage connection. Cool. Oh. I did not... Oh, thanks. Was it something... I think it was all public stuff anyway. We'll have a look if I need to swap some keys or password, but I think it was just public info. Yeah, I think it was just some kind of idea. ID, not idea. Okay, so let's recap because I'm going back to a reading notes project today. So reading notes, like I was saying, I like to read. I'm always reading because I think in computer science, if you stop learning, you're just not staying even or like at the same level. You're regressing because things evolve so fast. So I'm always trying to read, and I don't like to read in screen. So I built long time ago a way to extract. In fact, I'm leveraging services that already exist to clean up interesting posts and pushing it to my Kindle. And then I take notes about it, one-liner kind of thing. And my goal is to have all those notes summarized, and then I publish that in a blog post. The reason I'm doing that is memory is a thing that is not getting better with time, right? So yeah, so I just do that. So for me, like it's the same reason why I started blogging a long time ago. It's just a reason for me to remember and also to share with others when I found a good article. Of course, if I don't like an article, you will never see it there. I will never post a bad comment on a note on an article. And here it is. Sometimes I have books, sometimes I have a blog, podcast. I need to find a way to get my, or take notes and stuff like that. But yeah, so, you know, just a one-liner. So all those things is in Kindle, you can type your comments and they are saved on a flat file called My Clippings. And that's why I was working on my clipping parser. So here it is. That's what the file look like. It's a simple flat file. And to work with it after, I needed to have it in more an object. So from this, we created an array of JSON objects. So now what I want to do is, so in the first part, I called that module, maybe it's phase, maybe that's part, I don't know how to call that. Module is not good, but like at that time I didn't have any better idea. If you have, let me know in the chat. So in the first part, the pre-reading, what I do is I take from a bookmark, I take the URL of that page and then send it to a LogicApp. In that LogicApp, what I will do, I will use some services to clean up, remove all the ads and stuff, just keep the article, and then I will send it. I save that information, for example, the author, the URL, some dates, and I send the result to my Kindle. And the way I do that is in Amazon, you have a link, an email link that you could send information. So I create a Word document, set it that as an attachment, and send it to my Kindle. That way, on my Kindle, I receive all the information. So the part we start working right now, we enter in that module. Maybe I should rename it phase. Let me know if module is clear for you. But right now we are entering the phase, or working in the module for generating a summary. And what I mean by that is every week, right? I'm publishing my summary. So what I want to do now is I want to get those notes then retrieve the information that I saved previously, meaning the URL, because when you generate that, Kindle doesn't keep the URL. And if I want to retrieve where, like, I'm sharing that online, so I should pass the URL so you don't have to search again, or I don't have to search again, it's already there. So I want to retrieve that information. I want to, you know, put that all together. And also when I take notes, I'm always, I think I had an example in somewhere in there. Let me check. And here I think I show what's a notes look like. So here it's a note. So that's an example of a note I take, right? And that's in my older Kindle. I think it's the same Kindle you have, Link Trump. The Kindle V3 with the keyboard. Or maybe it was not you, I forgot. So, and here, you could see here, I have between square brackets, and I did a typo, it's excellent. I have what I will be using as a tag. So the first one is also the category. And then I use that as a tag. Oh, a new follower. Hey, welcome. Thanks for the following, Robert77. Welcome on the chat. Looking forward to see you in the chat. Welcome on the stream. We are working today on the LogicApp. We'll be doing some, we'll be leveraging some containers we created in the past stream. If you want to know more about it, just type !commands in the chat. You will have all the stuff. What graphic do you mean? The diagrams? Link Shrimp? That thing? Oh, so the logo was done by Done Does Heart. No, not Done Does Heart. Hearts, H's. It's hard for me. Sorry. So it's Done Does Heart. So that guy. That guy did my logos. Frankie's notes. That logo. The logo on my YouTube channel. I have another logo that I have a website in French. I need to put it there. I have the cloud with the F. He did also my YouTube channel. Yips. No, I don't want to show that. Whatever. This. And the emotes was done by I cannot pronounce her name. It's below my under the stream. You have her name. She did the emotes and badges, because now if you look, now you have badges beside your name. Right now, everybody should be at the gray cloud level. I think after 2 months it will turns to be white cloud, and after that the blue cloud, and after that you will see. So just having fun with the cloud, since should be talking cloud computing, of course, but I should put you know what? I should put some command for the stuff. So I will put that in my to-dos. Or should I? You know what? Let's do it right now. I'm good at. Yeah, no problem. No problem, man. let's add a command, add commands, chat command. For logos and emote. What should I use for those? Should it be so let's go back in chatbot. Just arts, logos, arts, maybe both. So add a command, let's call it arts. Thank you for asking now. The URL. Let's do some inception here. Perfect sound is cut by her. Voila. And let's add an alias. So let's say logos. Let's add graphic design. I think nobody will type that. It's way too long, just in case. So arts, logo, and chat will be perfect. And now let's try it. Arts, yay! So, Robber77, what software is being used? What language? I'm currently studying for a diploma in system development, 1 year, first year. I'm currently working with NetBeans, and I'm studying Java. So here I'm doing mostly like my primary focus is Azure, so the Microsoft Cloud Computing. But of course I cannot just talk about cloud because you need to build something. So I'm familiar with .NET Core, .NET, so I will be using that. I want to do more Node, so I will be using also JavaScript. I want to do more Node kind of in the JavaScript part. I'm planning to do more and more, so we've been playing a little bit with Docker these days. So that's what we are using. I'm switching from different platform. I'm still working today on my Windows machine. I need to fix my I used to be a lot of time in a Linux machine. Right now I just need to fix some little glitch. I reinstall everything and something is not working properly, so but a lot of time I'm working on a Linux machine. My favorite distro is Elementary Juno, so version 5. What else? Right now I'm like, what you see in your screen is Visual Studio Code. So that's a free tool. It's cross-platform and you could also do Java in it. Yeah, and I use also GitKraken for my as a Git visual tool. I love it. It's also cross-platform. But I don't know Java. I can read it, but I never like I play with it long time ago. There's a Robocode War. I forgot the name of exact. So it was, you could program some AI. Yeah, I know what it is. Like I can read it. I just never spend time to. Like at one point I was doing different kind of things and I needed to pick a path kind of for my work, and I decided to go with .NET at that time. And I've been focusing on, I had so many, like I've been doing Azure for the past 9 years. At the beginning it was just worker role and web role, you know, just web kind of server, and then like it's everything. So I've been very busy keeping tracks of everything, and now these days I'm letting go a few things. Like I like machine learning, I will play with cognitive services, but all the ML and stuff and deep machine learning, I'm not practicing that. All the big data and stuff, like I like it, but I won't do much. Though I'm using, like right now in my project, I'm using CosmoDB, so I will be using stuff from time to time, but I don't want to be an expert in those things. More on a developer, a bit DevOps kind of thing I like, but yeah. Cool, so that's also done. So I should close this, close that. So yeah, so the plan of today is create that new LogicApp and start building our summary. Well, that's the goal of today, and I should start my no, we'll work with OneDrive, so I don't need a Postman. So yeah, cool. So let's go in Azure Portal. So here I am in the Azure Portal, and I'm not in the good subscription. We'll switch. So for that, let me just put that in the secret mode. There it is. You ask to change from one subscription and a switch account. But there's so much stuff happening in that portal, and it's am I in the good place now? I think I am. Yes, so let's bring it back here. Oh, and you know what? Yeah, okay. Let's put some Docker team. Oh, they changed that. It used to be blue. Yep. Oh, so there's only one. Usually the blue one was also kind of dark. Let's put that one then. When I present, I most of the time turn everything in light mode. People tend to prefer that, maybe because it displays a little bit more. It's better. So okay. So now we had, like, let's have a look quickly to the previous LogicApp that we had, just, you know, so if you're not familiar with it, we'll do a tour. So we have it here. So a LogicApp is just like that. Here it's a flow, so you connect a few actions, and those actions could be an external services, it could be some logic inside your LogicApp. If you know if this then that, then LogicApp is a little bit like if this then that, but on steroids. Sky is the limit. You can do mostly everything. I could wakes up on so many different things. It's a tool to do integration, so it could connect to a databases, application, storage, name it, and then you could connect multiple services in it and use it to pass some information and add some logic. So here in that LogicApp, that is part of the pre-reading phase or module, like I named it in the GitHub. So I was receiving, so that LogicApp was getting woke up by a HTTP call, then receiving the URL that we passed, you know, that interesting post. And then if the post was not empty, I was creating, well, calling a Azure function that we create. The Azure function was created in Node. Was it Node? I think it was Node. JavaScript anyway. So just to parse. So I'm using Mercury Parser. That's an open source project. So I just wrap that call inside a function. And the mainly what it does, it cleans everything. And then I receive a JSON object where I see the author. I'm sorry, I have a bug crawling on my wall. it was disturbing me, getting my attention. Now it's not there anymore. So it cleans everything, return an object where I have the clean text of the note, it extract the author, the title, some dates and stuff. So it's very useful, and that information will be saved in our Cosmo DB just after. So what I do here, and so I'm doing that, and then I create or update a document to save in my document DB. So here it is. And after that, to generate, remember I told you that to send the document to my Kindle, I need to do it in a Word document as an attachment. So to do that, I use the library name Pandoc, Pandoc, and I use that in a container, Docker container instances. Someone wrote Pandoc HTTP, so I could just send the information and retrieve a Word document. So after that, what I do is I just send it by email to my Kindle, and of course I delete the container. So that's how we did it. And why I'm using that. Stage 1, stage 2. Okay. I'm looking because we'll be also using a container in this service, and I remember I had some trouble getting in right. So let's go back in LogicApp and we'll create a new one. So this one is in Frank Stream Demo, so we'll create it in the same resource group. So let's create a new LogicApp. We'll call that one the summary generator. Summary generator. Subscription, this is good. Cloud 5 minutes. For the resource group, a resource group is just a logical group, and most of the time you're trying to, I could use another one since it's probably not my definitive version. I will push everything in the same, but usually the way it works is you will put all the resources that have the same kind of life cycle inside the same resource group. That way when you deploy, you're deploying a resource group, and it's easier if it's like all the resources contained in the resource group are kind of updated at the same time. Otherwise it's confusing. So here it could be changed after, but so no log for now. ECOS is good, so let's create that. Excellent. Will only take a few seconds. We'll have LogicApp. I'm planning to get it trigger by a new file in a OneNote folder. So when I have my Kindle, I will drop it in the OneDrive folder, and it should just wake up. And talking about that, I will get ready and prepare my OneDrive. So I'll just put that. So in dev. Excellent. Here. So I just create a new folder in my dev subfolder called Notes v3. So let's go back in the portal. Is it done yet? Is it done yet? Yes, it is. So summary generator, excellent. So let's come here. So here we have multiple choice, recipe already done. Like when I was telling you, there's a lot of options. That's recipe that are ready, so you could get triggered by Instagram, Twitter, bunch of stuff. That thing, it's not working. I just noticed something. So at the top, it's hard. Like on the top of the screen, I have right now my Twitter account, but it should be rotating, showing you other accounts. But I didn't see it changing. Did anybody see anything else than F. Boucher with the Twitter bird? Twitter bird? too small. How can I? Change it, but I have the feeling it's not changing. So let's see if it changed. Okay. I just want to see if it changed. I'm using the sponsor banner for that, and I have the feeling something is not working correctly. Anyway, should be about 2 minutes, I think. Display that and then switch to something else. So what I want to do is I want to get trigger on OneDrive. So I think the easiest way will be to just start from scratch. So I will start with a blank one, and I will pick my own trigger. So I could say OneDrive here with the E, please. So I want the OneDrive not for business. I have two options. I have business. Oh, can I zoom it again? I think it's better that way for you. Yes, and it doesn't look like my sponsor thing is working. Okay, let's try something different. Okay. And now, okay, now it looks like it's working. Okay, now refresh the cache. Let's go back to this. Okay, look like it's working now. Cool. So I want to be wake up. I want my LogicApp to be get triggered on a new file. So when a file is created. Hey, thanks for the new subscriber Barry White. Nice to thank you. Feel free to join us in the chat and enjoy the new emote. We have a new emote freshly created from last week. So try them out. They're pretty cool, I think. And eventually we'll get more. So we are working right now on the Reading Notes summary generator. We are in Azure, so the Microsoft Cloud computing platform. And we are in a LogicApp. In fact, just starting, so you didn't miss much about that part. So I want to create my LogicApp get trigger when it's a new file. So when file is created, I could have tons of them. There's tons of things that could happen. When a file is created, preview. What's the difference? Let's go with the one that is not in preview. So, ooh, it's a little bit too big. So just like that. Come on. Okay, I can move it. Let's put it back big. So now when a file is created, we need to pick our folder. So I'm going to be not the root in dev. Not in dev, in fact. In Note v3. There it is. So when a new file is created in Note v3, I will check every 3 minutes. That's fine with me for now, since we are debugging. No parameter, just get trigger. Excellent. That's cool. So what do we do? So when a new file is triggered, we should parse it, right? So we need to pass the content of that to our new container. So we need to create a new container. So does it know about the acronym? Yes, Azure Container Instances, excellent. So I want to create a new container instance, Azure Container Instance group. I want to create a new, create this one. Subscription. I'm doing that here. Resource group. I will be using Frank string dev. Container group name. Let's call it my clippings parser with no dash. Like that. Location. No drop down. East US. Container name. This container image name. So it's the, let's go back in here so I do no typos. I'm using the container we created in the previous stream. It's Boucher, that's my repository, and then my clippings dash parser. I should do exercise when I speak in English. Okay. Whoa. Bing bang boing. Voila. Memory requests. I don't know. You know what? Let's cancel. Let's open a new portal and check what I did use for the previous one. Beep, 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 beep. To 1.5 and no limits. It was memory and CPU, and here it's CPU and memory. I was using the preview. Oh, here you see, create container group preview. Create container preview. That's funny. The order changed. Like here it's container, name, image, CPU, memory. And here it's name, image, memory, CPU. Whatever, it's good. You know what? I never try. So the command, now I just want to create it, right? So I have no command, no nothing. When it will be running, then I will be able to container ports. Maybe I should use something. Yeah, probably 80 and TCP. That's good. Yeah. So no this, no this, no this, no volume. Ports, TCP, the port should be the 80. It's good. No variables, container, no volume. I'm not saving anything. Linux, restart policy. On failure, public address, IP, public. I don't have it here. Huh. Excellent. So that's it. So let's rename this. Create container my clippings parser. Voila. You know what? Create ACI, container instance. Perfect. So now I need to wait until it's up and running. So I want to do a built-in, I think. I always forget where it is. Custom for you. No, I think it's built in for each. No, I think it's until, right? For each, oh, here I created for each container go until. Because I can create multiple container. Was it why I had so much trouble last time? Forget. I need to watch my my stream again. Okay, so until okay, let's see if I have access. So this, yeah, that's I think current state. Yeah, I think it's for the I need for each first. Okay, so let's add an action. We'll add the for each built-in for each container. Then we'll move this in here. Running. Right. And I delayed it 30 seconds. Wait or delay. Let's wait 30 seconds. Then I will do my HTTP call. HTTP, and I want to do a post. My URL will be IP slash my clippings, and in the body I want to pass the file content. Right. I need to put the HTTP. HTTP. Okay. I'm not sure I need to put the my clipping thing, but let's HTTP. There it is. So I save it. Save complete. Let's try it. So now it's slugging, perfect. So now let's take a my clipping file and just drop it. Perfect. Now let's see if the thing is triggered. Yep. Cool, cool, cool. But it didn't create the stuff. Invalid container names. The container must contain no more than 63 characters. What? Oh, probably was taken. Could it be that? Someone already, or maybe I did. Okay. So let's delete this. Delete. And let's go back in here. I need to put some randomness in it. So I want to go back in design. How can I add something? Oh, was it just lowercase by any? That's possible. Yeah, here it was all lowercase. Let's try the all lowercase. My clipping Parser. Can I use dash then? My clipping Parser. Instance. Okay. So let's run it. Let's go back in the file. Drop the new file. Again. That should be public. Let's just go in. No, make this request private, so meaning it's public, right? Do I need to set something? Blah blah blah. Maybe I need to specify the version. I didn't do it. The tag, I mean. Okay, so that's not what I need. Let's move that here. That's not what I want. Let's move it here. Come on, here. So delete that. And let's drop a new file in it. Okay. So maybe it was just hoping for the tag. Maybe that was the part missing. So now I should create a new resource group. Bam, bam. And do work call. Bam, bam. Oh, I should, sorry. I forgot to switch back. Just want to check if it's running. Maybe it's not running. So my clipping parser, the container instance group is created. So what's the status in there? Maybe I did something wrong. I remember I had some issues last time. So that status is running in here. Container. It's also running. So there's clearly something wrong I did here because it doesn't catch that it's running. So let's stop the debugger. Go back and edit. So I don't understand. Let's create another. Why? It should be so trivial. I must be doing something wrong. So I create that. It works. So now I should, you know what? I should delete it though. So delete this, please. Pretty please. Okay. Cool. So in the send web page to Kindle, to e-reader, I was trying to keep it general. So initialize variable 1. I think I just create empty string, right? Value, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. And this container. Containers. Containers. Property containers. Yeah, okay. Until for each instance view current state. It's the same. And equal to. And here I set why it's not working. Like it was clearly working in the past. I use that in my current solution. And it, like, the container is created, it's only one. Do I need to initialize a variable? Initialize variable. It's a string. There's this. Okay. So check status check string, and now in here I will assign the variable. So again, I have two. So maybe I picked the wrong one. That's so confusing. So detail status and detail status. Finish time and finish time. So item for each. Properties. You know what? Let's just... Oh damn, didn't keep it. So, oh, you know what? Code view. So that's the line I want. Notes. Compare to the previous version. Show me the code. That one, right? Set variables. No, that's a set variables. I want a condition. Expression. Yes. This. So that's the original. Oops. They are equal, right? Same thing, but one is working, the other doesn't. Why? 15 minutes. Okay, we have 15 minutes to fix it. After that, we'll need to go because I have a meeting. Okay. Let's save this. Cool. Let's go back in here, delete the file. Let's put it back. Excellent. Let's trigger the thing manually. Oh. One was still running. Could it be that? Could it be that? Well, now it's clearly working. I'm expecting a minute and a half maybe to like so, maybe 2 loop. So like it's up and running. container is up and running. What? What's your question, Linkshrimp? Like the website framework used for Java? Well, .NET has C#. Java is Java. Then you got GEE or something like that. But you're looking for the website, the URL, you mean? .NET is the big family. So you have C#, VB.NET, the F#, like a few things. But Java is, like, I think you got different flavor, GDE, GDT, but I don't know them. Ooh. I cannot help you there. Maybe Robber77 knows. If you both are in the Discord, maybe you could ask them there. Ask him there. So is it still running? Yeah, 4 minutes. Maybe I did forget something because I have no IP address. I mean, it's running. I think I did something wrong. Cancel this run. Cancel this run. Delete the stuff. Delete. I think I never tried though to I could try to run it, like to create it. That's one thing. You know what? Let's try that. So I will do, instead of trying to do it in the LogicApp and blah blah blah, we'll just try to create it as an instance and see if I can ping it with my Postman. We'll try at least to do that to clarify if maybe I did build something wrong. Like it's my first Docker container, so maybe I did something wrong. So let's go in here. create a new resource, so container, and I want to create a container instance. Voila, create. This is good. Let's create a new resource group called to delete. Voila. Container name test. Please make it closer. East to west. It's public, and then the name is. Where is it? Where is it? Here. Oh, you know what? And I need v1. So here, blah blah blah, to v1. It's a Linux, 1 CPU. What? The image name? Okay, so I don't specify the version? Would it be that my mistake? Change the size, number of core, let's put 2 just to speed up stuff. Let's put 3. Cool. So let's just create that. What was the other option? So networking, this is good. Advanced. No, okay, just create it. But that's strange. Like, it's complaining we have the same error message as previously. But like in the name I couldn't specify. Just because uppercase again. Okay, so now in to delete, compare the name test, yips. Test 2. In East US, blah blah blah. Change the size, make it, you know, faster a little. Okay, so now it's all lowercase. Review and create. Alright, that should work. Come on. Yeah, because I did push to Docker Hub, but I never tried it. So maybe it's not working. Duh. Should have tested that, right? Okay, so here I have an IP. And I have something in my body. Let's try to run it. I'm running HTTPS here. Let's do this and API. Ha! So it is working. It's working perfectly. Okay, so there's something I don't do correctly in my check, so I will need to review how I check the status. So that will be in our to-do for the next stream. So to-do, update, check, container, instance status. That's our kind of top priority. So we did create that, and we did start using this, but we need to, that's a big thing we need to do for the next one. Cool. So in the new follower, I had Robert77. I have Nirvas777. There's something with sevens today. And I have Barry White as a new subscriber. And oh, apparently I missed JZ Pilot 2 in the subscriber. Excellent. And voila. And I should put the link on the link format. So let's change that. Just like this. Nothing like a good copy paste. So between square bracket, between square brackets, between square brackets, between square brackets. I will need to fix that later, guys, because my meeting is starting and people are pinging me. So I will do that. So nice stream today. We did create it, like it was a big recap. Let's go back in LogicApp. Like it. We are on a good way. There's something again. I'm struggling again, so it's probably me, so I will need to do some reading and check what's happening. Something I'm doing wrong probably. Let's stop that. Put the little music. So probably me doing something wrong. I don't know why, like when I'm checking the status of my Azure container instance, it's not working, but this is strange. So we'll do that later. So for now, let's try to see if we can raid someone, and we have Clarkio, so stay with me. We'll go see Clarkio. Give him some love. If you're a subscriber, send him some emote. And yeah, so stay there and we'll go do a little tour. Clarkio is doing some JavaScript node, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So let's do this. I will go here. And where is it? Where is it? Sorry about that, I'm searching. Let's do... Why I don't see you, man? Why I don't see you, Clarkio? You're there. Excellent. Cool. So stay there, and we go raid Mr. Clarkio. So we'll run the generic. And after that, we'll raiding. So stay tuned, guys, and see you Monday.